He's 18, he's a world champion, and he's already made millions. But is Luke Littler, dart's most explosive young star, already thinking about retirement? That's what fellow pro Nathan Aspinall suggested recently, and it sent shockwaves through the darts community. In this video, we're breaking down the truth behind the rumour, what Littler had to say, and the real reasons why people think he might walk away from darts far earlier than expected, and what we found might just change the way you see the nuke forever. Luke Littler didn't just arrive, he detonated into the world of darts. At just 16, he made it to the final of the PDC World Darts Championship. A year later, he won it. Since then, he's collected the UK Open, the Grand Slam, and become a household name. He's dominating arenas packed with fans twice his age, pulling in millions of views online, and even beating the sport's biggest names like Price, Aspinall and Humphries with terrifying consistency. But this rapid rise comes at a cost, and it's that cost that might be catching up with him faster than anyone expected. World number 9, Nathan Aspinall, who knows Littler personally, made a bold prediction during a recent interview with TalkSport. "I think he'll be off in about 5 years, Aspinall said bluntly. He claimed Littler was already showing signs of burnout, saying he's fed up of playing and travelling all the time, even though he's only been on tour for a year. And with YouTube deals, influencer connections like Angry Ginge, and millions already in the bank, Aspinall thinks Littler might pack it in young. If he's got £30 million sitting in the bank and he's got a kid on the way, is he really going to want to travel to Wigan on a cold Tuesday morning?" Aspinall asked. Probably not, but Littler isn't having it. When asked about Aspinall's comments, he laughed them off. "It's crazy to even think about retiring," he said. "Don't worry, I'll be here in 10 years. He even joked that the only way he'd retire is if he matches Phil Taylor's record of 16 world titles. "Then I'll call it quits," he said with a grin. "But I'm not even thinking about retirement at the minute. The money's there to be won." It's a confident, cheeky response. Classic Littler, but is it the whole truth? Even with Littler's denial, the speculation hasn't gone away. Why? Because the signs are there. He's become visibly more selective with interviews. His social media shows more lifestyle content than darts content, and fans have noted a slight change in his attitude during post-match press. More guarded, more careful. Insiders claim he's been frustrated with the media circus surrounding him, and is increasingly valuing his privacy. Could this be the early warning signs of someone planning their exit quietly? Let's be real, Littler could retire tomorrow and live comfortably forever. With tournament winnings, exhibition deals, endorsement contracts, and digital brand collabs, estimates put his net worth somewhere between £3 to £5 million already, and that's likely conservative. In a sport where many grind for years just to make ends meet, Littler is in a rare position. He doesn't need darts, and that makes the idea of walking away very real. Even Aspinall acknowledged it. Even now, Luke could retire and never have to worry about money again. It's that simple. Another reason retirement doesn't sound so crazy: Littler's fast-growing ties to the influencer world. He's known to hang out with content creators like Angry Ginge. He streams regularly, and he's already part of an online generation that sees YouTube as a full-time job. In fact, insiders say there are early talks about Littler launching his own darts-centric channel. Coaching, behind-the-scenes footage, and live streams. One PDC insider described it as Littler laying the groundwork for a second career, without even leaving darts. Would he quit the tour and just build his brand online? It's not impossible, and with the fan base he's got, it could work. Behind the scenes, there's another issue: the pressure. Littler's life changed overnight. One week, he was a kid from Warrington. The next, he was on TV, on billboards, with paparazzi waiting at every airport. That kind of attention takes a toll, mentally and physically. Several past legends have spoken about the emotional weight of success in darts. Littler's rise was faster than most of theirs, and he's still a teenager. Even Littler himself said recently that people don't understand what goes on off camera. He's admitted to needing time away, and hinted that breaks will become more important to his schedule. Comparisons to Phil Taylor, a 16-time world champ, started immediately, and while flattering, they're also unrealistic and heavy. Taylor built his career over 2 decades. Littler has barely had 18 months in the spotlight. Already, pundits, media, and fans are debating whether he'll beat Taylor's record, or if he'll be the next Fallon Sherrock, a bright flame flickers out fast. This kind of pressure can derail even the most talented athlete, and if Littler feels like he has nothing to prove, who's to say he won't just step back and enjoy life? There's also this to consider. Early retirement doesn't always mean forever retirement. Many athletes take breaks, retire on paper, and return when the fire is reignited. Phil Taylor himself has done it, so has Raymond van Barneveld. Could Littler step away at 23, disappear for a few years, and return at 28 with a fresh mindset and new motivation? Absolutely. In fact, some believe that's the most likely scenario if burnout or boredom set in. Right now, Littler is still hungry. He's heading into the Premier League playoffs with a shot at back-to-back titles. He's sharp, focused, and by all accounts, enjoying his game. But the signs are worth watching. Burnout, fame fatigue, influencer opportunity, financial freedom, they're all on the table. And if darts doesn't keep challenging him, exciting him, or offering him growth, Littler might just make the most shocking move of all and walk away at his peak. Will it happen in 5 years? Maybe. 10? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, the nuke is on his own timeline, and nobody can predict what's next. So, what do you think? Is Luke Littler on the path to early retirement, or is this just noise from the outside? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more Insider Darts stories, make sure you subscribe. We've got even juicier rumours coming soon.